YouTube, what's going on? YouTube, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. I am your guy one more time, Dedrick L. Hicks Jr., and I know why you are here. All right, you are here to listen to me talk about that smell good. That smell good. So, all right, today we got a first impressions of a fragrance that I've been on the hunt for. Many of you have probably been on the hunt for this as well. I've been looking. Have not been able to get my hands on it in America, and I'll get into that a little later. But it's always good to have good people in good places, and a buddy of mine had this fragrance in his stash, just had it back there, forgets that he has it. He's had it for quite some time. Me and him was talking about it. He said, oh yeah, I got that. I'll come through and I'll get you a little decant of it, man. I said, okay, thank you. All right, so my homeboy said it came through. I've talked about it from time to time on this channel, and he blessed me with a 10 millimeter decant, all right, of, you always use a Guearlain L'Homme EDP, all right, Guearlain L'Homme EDP. I might be butchering the name, but Guearlain L'Homme EDP. All right, that's what we're here to talk about today. But before we get into that, shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to all my new subscribers. Hope you guys are doing well. Hopefully everyone is prosperous out there. Got great energy going on in your lives and around your loved ones. Hopefully you're making some good money and everything is good. Your health is intact. You know, this world that we're in nowadays is a little bit crazy, but I hope all of you are good. All right, so if it's your first time here, if you like what you're hearing, what you're seeing, do me a favor and you a favor, hit that subscribe button at the end of this video. Hit that bell, you'll be notified every time I drop a brand new fragrance video. Almost to 200, guys. I woke up this morning, and as I normally do, I just kind of check, you know, my YouTube stats or whatever. And I think we have 191 or something like that. So we're almost there, and we're going to do another giveaway once we get to 200. We're going to do another giveaway once we get to 200. All right. So just want to update you guys there. And of course, thank you for all the support. All right, let's get into this fragrance. So this is a fragrance in the community that's really popular. It's been popular. You hear all the fragrance reviewers on YouTube who have it. They talk about it often. And I've been intrigued, I've been interested, I've been wanting to smell it and get my hands on it. I've been trying to buy a full bottle for quite some time, but every time it drops on, you know, Fragrance Net or Fragrance Buy or Fragrance X, it sells out immediately. So I've been a little slow on with my trigger finger trying to acquire this fragrance. But like I said before, a buddy of mine, shout out to my guy, said he has the fragrance. He's had the fragrance and it's been tucked away in his stash somewhere, and he realized that he had it. He came through, me and him was chopping it up, and he allowed me to get a 10 millimeter decant of this fragrance. So I'm going to get into my first impressions. Now, I've smelled it once, just one spray off the sniff, but I'm going to spend a little bit of time with it on camera with you guys. And then I'm going to wear it out. Hopefully this weekend I'll be able to get out and wear it and really test it to see what it's about. Okay, so from the house of Guearlain, I believe that's what they called it. Yeah, Guearlain. We got L'Homme Ideal, the EDP in a 10 millimeter. All right, 10 millimeter decant right here, and you can get these 10 millimeter decants on Amazon. They got 5 millimeter. I think they got 8 millimeter. They don't cost that much money, but I was able to secure a decant. So let's go ahead and get this on skin. Okay, I'm going to get this on my skin, and then we're just kind of walk through it, kind of talk through what I got going on here with this one here. So this does spray well. Okay, so get this on skin. All right, got a nice good spray. I don't know if y'all was able to see it on camera, but the distribution is pretty good. All right, so the first thing that you look for, well, I was looking for as soon as I heard about it, is this elusive cherry note. All right, this is a note that I'm very interested in. I have one other cherry fragrance. I do have dark cherry and amber from Banana Republic, and my wife has the Lost Cherry from Tom Ford, which I think, in my opinion, that Tom Ford Lost Cherry is elite. Could be Mount Rushmore potential, but you know, we're talking about L'Homme Ideal right now. So right out the rip, you do get it. You do get the cherry note, but you get it in kind of, and me and my homeboy was talking about this, man, it's kind of like a soda, like a cherry cola fizzy type vibe in the opening. You get it in them, it smells tremendous, okay? So you do get that cherry in there, little fizziness in the opening. That's what my nose detects, kind of like a cherry Coke or cherry Pepsi or Dr. Pepper, whatever you prefer. But if you're into cherry colas, when you open that drink, bottle or can, that initial fizz that you get cherry. You get the cherry mixed in with the cola. Now, does this smell like cola? It doesn't smell like cola, but the cherry is so dominant in those drinks where, yeah, like you can, it really overrides the cola, but then it settles down, then you start getting the smell of the cola as well. But right out the way, I love this stuff. I mean, it is fantastic. You get that cherry, then you get the vanilla, and then they have that almond note that's in here. You get all of that, right away pretty much. Now, first smell, I was able to sit with it for a couple of hours and it dried down beautifully. And the cherry kind of stays lingering around throughout the course of this fragrance, but the vanilla and the almond, that sweetness really from the vanilla really starts to really take front and center stage with this fragrance. Now, this is very, very popular. This is an EDP concentration. Everyone's talking about it, but for whatever reason, when I say we, probably you're wondering, why is it so hard to get? And I do not have the answer for you guys. I'm just trying to acquire one bottle. At this point, I'll take a 50 ml. I'm usually a 100 ml guy and up. That's just me. I just kind of always shoot for the big boys and go ahead and get them in. But I've had to, stick to a 50 ml or a 75 ml before. Ain't nothing wrong with that. The fragrance is the fragrance, is just what I prefer. But what I get out of this, and with 10 millimeters, I'll be able to get probably a good 2 or 3 wears out of this and get a full experience. And at this point, I'm trying to pay full retail. Everybody's looking for a deal. That's why I lace you guys with the discounted links down below in the description anytime I talk about anything on this channel. But at this point, I don't know if it's available. And for me personally, I'm just trying to get a bottle. So huge fan of the cherry, huge fan of the almond. Of course, when you talk about almond fragrances, you think of, Parfums de Marley's Pegasus. What else do I have that got almond in it? I got a Lacoste Alone fragrance. I got some almond in it. You just when you smell it, if you're into it, you're gonna love it. Of course, you get this gourmandish take with this fragrance of the cherry and the almonds and the vanilla. It's just so seductive. It's very sexy, very pleasing. I mean, I would wear this on a date for sure. I would dress this up for sure. That's just the respect that I have on it. I'm not saying you can't do anything else with it, but off just first sniff and what I think about this fragrance, I'm definitely dressing this up. I'm definitely, taking this one serious if I'm going out, with my wife, or I'm heading to an event, or I'm going somewhere where I'm making where I want to make a massive first impression. This is definitely on my list to do so. But at this point, I just want to wear it and get out there and see how it'll do. So I got some shopping I got to do this weekend. Got to stop by my local Nordstrom's, and I want to, smell out some fragrances. And I'm going to most likely have this on. How many of you out there say, I'm going to wear this on Saturday or Sunday? And then when it's time to get dressed and pick that fragrance, you're kind of like, man, I kind of went the other way there. Yeah, I'm hoping that I don't do that. But first impressions, this is a classic. It is a masterpiece. Due to the cherry, the almond, and the vanilla, for me, you can't say nothing wrong about it. And if you do say something wrong, I'm just going to mute my ears and let it go on to the next person, because I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. All right. So from the Guearlain, they have many different fragrances out there, but this is there are some others that I'm trying to acquire as well, but this is the one. This is the one. That L'Homme Ideal EDP. I am trying to get this one. I want it. The way I'm enunciating, whatever it's called, because you look at it, Guearlain, L'Homme Ideal. Some people, do the French and the Paris thing or whatever. I don't know. Y'all know what I'm talking about. All right. Matter of fact, the bottle is right here. All right. You can get the bottle right there. But yeah. Once I acquire this, you guys will know. We'll get a full review about it at a later date. Got this decant. Shout out to my homie Seb. Appreciate the love, bro. I'm going to wear this. I'm going to test it out, and I'll get back to you guys. But as soon as I get a full bottle, you guys will be the first to know. So again, cherry, almond, vanilla, blended well, nothing synthetic about this. Smells great, seductive, sexy, compliments. It's gonna, you're gonna kick down the door wherever you are smelling this fragrance. So this stuff is really, really good. I look forward to giving it a full wear. And like I say, once I get that full bottle and spend some time with it, we'll revisit this so I can give you guys a bit more conversation of how exactly this thing performs and the longevity and sillage and all that. But I love this stuff and I'm on the hunt. If you guys find it, if you find it before me and you see something, hey, let me know. Hit me the link. Hit me a link. You guys got my Twitter, my Instagram, and my YouTube. Hit me a link, man. I'm trying to help your boy out. All right. This is something that I'm trying to acquire. All right. So once again, from the house of Guearlain, you got L'Homme, Ideal, and the Parfum. Man, this stuff smells absolutely amazing. All right, so that's going to be it for today's video. You guys be cool, be safe. Again, like, comment, subscribe. The comments are for you guys. You guys have been real active and I appreciate that. You guys are talking to me and we're having conversation and you guys are letting me know how you feel about what we're talking about on these videos, okay? So I always appreciate the support and love. You guys be cool, you take care of yourself, and I'll see you guys on the next fragrance video. All right.